Hey guys, I'm Chad Joyce with Applawn Real Estate and welcome to Foreclosure Friday. Today we are I got my little sheet here. We're in Aubrey, Texas. We're at an address 1609 Settlement Way. That's probably right back here behind me. This is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,097 square foot home. It is a foreclosure, bank-owned property. I'm trying to get it in the picture here so you can see it. And we're going to go have a little walk through here, see what we find. But one thing I wanted to point out before we go in, you can see that, we've got a pretty brown front yard. That's one thing to also remember with these foreclosure properties. There's very limited watering and landscaping that these banks will do for it. So, especially when you get into a dry, arid place like Texas, you're going to find that a lot of these properties and a lot of these homes will have some dying and dead landscaping. So just another thing to consider. Let's go on in. Let's see what we can find here. Alrighty, here we go. Coming in, front entryway is nice, wide and open, and you can see right here, got some luxury vinyl planking flooring, nice. Oh, somebody stuck some tile up there on the trim. That's interesting. And they put it up there in the ceiling too. Gotta be honest, it's not very often I've seen that, and I can't even remember the last time I saw that. All right, come on in, and oh, there's some tile here, interesting tile work. This is the office. Curtain rods here, and in Texas, curtain rods go with the home, so those would be staying. There is some crown molding up there, decorative lighting. Good sized room. The tile is just really strange. So let's keep on going. Looking on here to the left, here is a dining area, and it's a little dark. Apologize for that. The light doesn't work. And again, it's a foreclosure, so sometimes you run into some weird stuff like that. Let's walk on down this way, see what we find. And it looks like they took out the security systems. Not sure if that was the prior homeowner or the bank. Here's the laundry room. This is a really heavy door. And a little, table area for folding and everything. Looks like that to the left is the garage, so we'll go there in a second. Here is one of the bathrooms. Again, and if you've seen the channel before, you know that when you see paper like that, the home has been winterized. So the water is off in the property. Got a nice shower tub combo. This is actually nice, good little vanity. They did not replace this tile. That looks to be the builder tile. And let's see, this home was built in 2016, so that kind of matches up. Here's one of the bedrooms. Nice ceiling fan. Looks like it's in good working condition. You hear that beep, that's the smoke detectors. Got a walk-in closet. So not pretty good size. Don't think you can, well, you maybe see it a little bit. Like you got some bugs in here, which you will see all the time in foreclosure properties. You'd be amazed at the number of bugs you actually have in your house. And when people move out, all the food and everything for those bugs goes away. So they kind of come out and just, end up on the rugs and carpets and everything. All right, here's our garage. They tried to do a flooring here, but this is looks to be just blue paint. This is not epoxy or anything. And for those of you who are new to Texas and don't know what this is actually what's called a tandem garage. You have a 2-car front entry garage here. You can see there's your garage door, 2 cars. The garage door opener is missing. Not sure how that was gone, but again, foreclosure, you're going to see things like that. But the tandem part is right up here, and typically you can fit another small car up there. My house has one of these, and I have a truck, and it's kind of hard to fit the truck in, but there is some extra space right here. So you could probably fit 2 longer vehicles up here in the front, and then, a smaller, electric vehicle or a little compact car. Sprinkler system. There's our electrical panel right there. Not sure why there's a mirror out here, but there's a big mirror. And cabinets. I didn't know if I really even showed you guys those. So obviously the prior owners were doing something out here. Water connection if you wanted to have some water out here. So let's keep on going, see what else we find. It's an interesting house so far. All right. Coming on back in. To the left is the front door. To the right is going to be the main living area. There's the stairs, and you know, that's something I've never seen. I've never seen carpet on top. Looks like the stairs have mullets and tile. That's interesting. Here's the main living area. Nice big open, like this is a nice open space. This is a good floor plan so far. I don't really have a problem with it. Just some of the updating has been strange. Here's the fireplace. Looks like they have a light switch here for the automatic fire. Wonder if it's working. Let's see if it turns on here. A lot of times banks will have the gas turned off, so do not see that turning on. All right, behind us is the kitchen. And again, this is why this house isn't selling. All this tile work is really weird. This is a nice island. This is a big island. You may not like the countertops, and some people won't like that cutting board, but this is a good size island, and there's just some prior preferences. Like you can see over here, the backsplash, and they put the backsplash above the cabinets as well. That's not typical. It's really strange. So I can see why the home isn't selling. We'll take a look at the comps and everything, kind of determine what value is. You know, dishwasher's gone. There's the double sink. I wonder if they took the disposal. Nope, disposal's still in there. Stove's gone. Microwave's still here. And refrigerators are typically considered personal property, so those will usually be gone. So, yeah, so you got some updating to do so far. Got some appliances that are missing. Someone really liked doing some tile and stone work. It's just odd. All right, let's turn on the lights here, see if we can get some lights. It's really dark in here. And this is strange too. You can see the trim that's going along and the crown molding, and there's a gap between the ceiling and the crown molding. So I don't know who put that in. Maybe the prior owners did, but that's not normal either. So you got the luxury vinyl planking in the master, which is nice. Here's the primary bathroom. I gotta remember to keep saying primary instead of master. I just grew up with it. The vanity mirrors are gone. Here's the tub, and again, they've redone the tile with this weird stuff. Now this tile right here, this is probably the original tile, but that's this weird stuff that's been up in this house. And again, it's right over here on the wall. I mean, this is why the house isn't selling. It's very unlikely that this is gonna be somebody's taste and style. Now, this is a good deep shower. Overhead shower, shower head there. And, oh wow, this is a big master primary closet. I gotta stop that. I'm not sure what this is. Again, this looks to be an add-on. Like this was cut out of the wall. It was tiled up. This is bizarre. I wonder if there's tile on the other side. Nope, it's just on the indoor trim. So this looks to be an add-on. And this is a little marble or something. It doesn't go with the rest of the house. And again, that's just going to be something that somebody, you know, in this community who's going to be looking to spend a good amount of money is just not going to want to do. Let's see, we got right here. Oh, yeah, there's just a linen closet. So let's go on upstairs. All right, here we are. We're upstairs. We'll see if we can get some lights turned on. See if anything pops on here. Looks like you got an upstairs living area. Could be a game room, playroom. There's a ceiling fan. Let's see what we got here. Looks like it's going to the attic. Yep. And there's your furnace. So let's see what we can find over here. Ooh, see right here, looks like we have some settlement issues. So for this home, besides all the tile work, and if you want to see that tile work above the entryway, here it is. You know, besides all this stuff that I don't know of many people that would like it, but maybe you will. But most people will want to get that removed, and you want to check out the foundation as well. So let's go back home this way. See if I can get, oh, lights on. Ceiling fan. Looks like this desk may have been added. Yeah, this is like a little stone type thing. So that was added. Walk-in closet over there. Good sized bedroom. Carpet looks to be what was put into the house, but we're not really seeing any stains or anything. Again, the beeping are the smoke detectors. And, you know, they've got these little light switches that you can put things up and down. So there's the ceiling fan, another bedroom here. Looks to be similar size as the other one. It just doesn't have that outcropping for the for that desk. Oh, and we got another attic access. See if we can see anything in here. Another furnace. Oh, that's about it. Not much in there. All right, let's go back this way. See what we find. Here's the bathroom. I don't see any lights coming out. Oh, that's why. They took the light bulbs. Again, you know, one of the weird things that happens, and they have the tile around the vanity. So it's just one of those weird things. Shower tub combo here, winterized toilet. This all seems to be normal and pretty standard, but man, they like that tile. And here we go, our last bedroom upstairs. You know, technically it does satisfy the requirement, or at least the upstairs does, you know, having an open bathroom. But I've never liked it when, you know, there's only a full bathroom upstairs. Like, I always like it if there's a, you know, a half bath or something like that for people. So let's go on downstairs and check out the backyard. All right, here we are in the backyard, and they did a lot of work back here. They extended this patio. I'll give you a good look of it. This is nice, actually. This was some good quality work. So the homeowner was a little bit of a do-it-yourselfer. And there's the side entrance, and I think they even have, yep, they even have it paved over there too. So walk all the way around the house without having to get in the grass. Again, like I said, you can see right here, this tree, it's blooming a little bit, but it's going to need some love if you buy the house. One thing also, this is turf right here. If you can see it, get a good view of it. And turf is nice and clean, but man, that stuff gets hotter than you know what in the summer. Got a koi pond. I'm not going to go back over there because we got some hornets, and I am deathly allergic to those things. But you can actually see, I wonder if I can get over here a little bit. Looks like we got a couple of fishies in there. So that is some dirty water. So hopefully the bank will come out here and clean that up so those fish don't die. So here's the backyard. Looking at the back covered patio. Got a storage shed over here. A little pergola. Looks like they had a hot tub, because they did not paint around. Or maybe they did paint it, I don't know. I'm guessing that was probably a hot tub. And then there's their storage shed. So Overall, I'm gonna poke my head over here because it sounds pretty noisy. Overall, it's not a bad little house, but man, there's definitely some work that needs to be done. And you can see right behind us, that is the main road that comes into the Arrow Brooke community with the HOA amenities back there. So another thing to consider. So let's go on back to the office and let's see kind of what the comps say and if this is a good deal or not. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that tour at 1609 Settlement. Right now we're going to look at the numbers and kind of see if this is a good deal or not. And keep in mind, even though that home does need a lot of repairs, you know, it needs all that tile work done. It needs some appliances. The landscaping is dying, so you're probably going to have some work there. You got that koi pond in the backyard. You know, you're going to have to do some work on that house. I can see just from what we walked through it, you know, you can probably put $20,000 to $40,000 into that house without a blink of an eye. That doesn't count and take into account anything that you may want to do for, you know, your own personal reasons. So let's see right now if that house is a good deal based upon, you know, where the market value is and what the market's been doing. I got the MLS sheet pulled up here, and we're going to go ahead and pull my little pen up here. Right now we got the list price. You can see I'm circling it, $439,900. It's a 5-bedroom right here, 3-bath right here, and 3,097 square feet. And we were built in 2016. You just ignore the horrible circles because that gets a little bad. Let's clear that out. All right, so we are in Denton ISD there. You're in the Arrow Brooke HOA. It's $250 a quarter. You do get a lot of amenities with that, so you know, there is some value there. But let's go ahead. Some other interesting things. They've been on the market for 30 days. So let's go ahead and let's see what we do for the for comping this out. Now, I was playing around with this beforehand. I'm going to clear some of this out. We got all the active statuses over here. We're going to go ahead and circle those right here. All those active statuses. Then there's pending and closed right here. Now the active statuses, the active means that there's no contract on the property. They're still waiting to get an offer. The active contingent, active kick-out, active option means they've got a contract and they're going through some sort of contingency. This can be inspections. This can be having to sell their own home. This could be just something they've made up. Who knows? Pending is the status right there where, we'll clear this out again. Pending, this one. That's the one where they're all through all their contingencies and they're trying to get the loan done and get it closed. And closed means it's sold. These numbers here mean we're looking for pending statuses that have changed in the last 0 to 90 days. So basically the last 3 months. And closed means we're looking for homes that have sold in the last 90 days. The market is changing so much right now due to a low inventory that I do try to focus on looking at the last 90 days because it gives you the best look at everything. So if we pull that up, and go back over here to the mouse, let's pull this up. It tells us we got 62 matches. Now keep in mind, you'll see here, like Bloomfield Homes is a seller. Bloomfield Homes. Builders are still active in this community, which is a bad thing for a homeowner trying to resell. Typically, builders can offer more incentives. They can offer better loan packages. They can offer upgrades. They just have more at their disposal than a homeowner. So, you know, see here again, right there, right there, right there, right there. You're seeing a lot of activity with builders. So let's go ahead. Let's take those. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Let's take the builders out. So we'll go from 62 down to 41. So basically a third of the homes on the market or have sold have been builder properties. So let's take a closer look at this and let's find here 1609 Settlement Way right here. And right underneath it is 3100 Stallion Trailway, listed at $449,900. A little bit smaller, Has an extra half bath, smaller lot. So let's look at that one here real quick. I always like to look at what the comps, what the actives are, because that's who's going to be competing for buyers. That's who is competing right now for your business as a buyer. Everything's kind of swinging back over towards where it's a buyer's market. So, we're going to look at what these competitors are doing and not necessarily what the sales are. Here's the pictures. This looks like a nice clean property. It doesn't have any of the odd tile. It doesn't have that big island that we had. Looks like that's a luxury vinyl planking or some sort of engineered hardwood that they've got in there. Open floor plan, nice and clean, neutral coloring. So you can kind of see what here's the bedroom, got a barn door in there. There's the bathroom. So it looks like this is a move-in ready home. So I would say this is probably in better condition than the property we saw, just because, we're going to have to, let's go back and look at it. There's going to have to be repairs done, and I wonder if they have a picture of the backyard here. Yeah, like this koi pond, all of that's going to require some work, or you can just fill it in, but even that's going to require some work and some money. You got some staining there to do. You can see where I think the hot tub was, and here's some, power line. So you've got some, upstairs the carpet and all that stuff was in pretty good shape. It was the original carpet, looking at almost 10 years old, so you may want to replace that. You may consider that, something to be done. Don't think the bank's going to consider it, but, you get in here and you look at this these pictures, remember, and you got all that work to do. Most people are not going to want that. Resealing that garage and doing an epoxy flooring on it, a couple $1,000s there. Or if you want to repaint it like they did, or the prior owners did, you can always do that, but it's still going to cost some money. So, I think we got a good idea that this property is not in as good a shape as the one on Stallion Way here. So let's look at what the sales are. We'll go back out and look at this. And, very quickly, the 3 bottom properties here, they're the only ones over 3,000 square feet that have sold in the last 90 days. So we got 1425 Stoneleigh, sold for $525. This is interesting, $525, $500, $475. Let's go look at the dates of when these sold. So this one sold February 10th, so that was just last month. A little bit over a month ago. December 18th. And this was February 13th. So, and you can kind of see where I'm pulling that information. This isn't public. This is something that you have to talk to an agent about, but right there has the close date. So I'm able to pull that really quickly. So it's really kind of hard to see. I would really look at this 1433 Pleasant Knoll. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home, 3,176 square feet. Our house was 3,097. So I would say this is probably a pretty good indicator of what our property's worth. I'm not sure why this Stoneleigh place sold so high, in all honesty. You got a 3-car garage. You got some, it looks like that may be wood styled tile. I don't know if that's actually wood. But quite frankly, maybe these buyers really fell in love with the house, but it looks like they've overpaid. That would be my unfortunate assessment for them, and they're only in this a month. They do got a big backyard, so that's a positive. But yeah, still it looks like they did. They paid top of the market. I wonder. Let's look at the last 6 months, and let's see if anything higher than that has sold. So we'll go 0 to 180 on closed. And this is how I know we're pulling the neighborhood. I have the subdivision in there. It's Arrow Brooke. So, oh my goodness. Well, you have one person who decided they really loved the house, and they bought for $625,000. That's $100,000 more than everybody else. I think there's a lot more evidence supporting a $475 price. You got 3,484 square feet there for $500, 3,485 for $500. I'm not sure what we're doing here. 3316. Here, we'll go back to it. Every now and then we mess up the MLS by moving things around. But 3316 for 505. There's just a lot more evidence for a lower price. The 525 and 625. Definitely the 625, but I would say even the 525 is an outlier. So if we're looking at, let's say we're at a 475 market value and you got $40,000 worth of work, that means the max you can pay for this house is $435. And why would you even do that? Why wouldn't you go look at this property that's below it for $450? Like, there needs to be some sort of incentive for you to do this work and to purchase this home. And right now, quite frankly, I just don't see it. Another interesting thing is I did go out. One of the things that we have in our MLS is we have trends, and I can look at the last, month or year, 3 years, 5 years of trends. And I pulled up the Arrow Brooke subdivision, and we got the sales price. This is the median sales price, and you can see from November, December, January, February, it's just dropped. Every month we're talking about almost, 5% drop a month. Original list prices, you can see they peaked out in December 2023, and they're still on a downward trajectory. We got a little bit of up and down movement here, but it's still pushing down. Price per square feet, that's just a strong, you can just take a nice little line and it's just going down. Let's see what else we got here. Days on market. Let's clear that out. Days on market took a big jump in November, and it's kind of coming back down to where it is, but you're still looking at 64 days on market. Month supply, let's see what that does. Again, January 2024, we had 1.5 months of supply. Now we're at 5.3. So all this is telling me that prices in this community are falling. Demand is falling. We've got, you can see right here, we've got 25 homes that are active. That means there's 25 properties on the market right now that do not have a contract on them. Okay? You have 2 that are going through some sort of inspections. And you've got 4 that are pending. Okay? And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that have closed in the last 3 months. That tells me you just shouldn't be aggressive. If you like the community and you like the home and you want to make that your home, hey, by all means, let's go for it. But let's not be aggressive on it. There's other opportunities for you. And right now at this list price, I wouldn't say this is a good deal. I would recommend offering 10% off. Maybe offer them $390 to $400 and see what they say. All right. Well, thank you again for watching our tour today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a good idea of what this house is and kind of what needs to be done in it, and the values and the opportunities that may or may not be there. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you don't miss any of our future episodes. We do Foreclosure Friday every Fridays. We do Touring Tuesdays, where we look at new build communities and some homes that don't need work. And in between all that, we also do little quick walkthroughs of vacant homes, kind of giving you an idea of what's on the market. Check out the rest of the channel. And again, if you have any questions, all my contact information is below. Please feel free to reach out. Love to hear from you guys and see if I can help you out. Until next time, y'all have a good one. We'll see you next week.